You never know what you will find, shaping a world that's in your mind. Deport yourself and walk with me.
So I've made a few more changes to this whole ordeal, and the biggest one being changing it from 2x3 to 3x3. And this solves a very, very, very important problem. One thing I noticed is that about a quarter of the spiders that were dropping actually didn't lose any health at all. They would fall down, and right about here, they would just slowly descend, as if they caught a ladder, or caught the wall, and started, crawling along the wall. So, I just bumped this wall out one block, and I had to do something funky with the pistons here. Before we had just a single piston sticking out, and it worked plenty fine, but once I made it 3x3, I needed some other way to keep spiders from falling down. So, I decided to use these two, and that's another problem, I'll get to that later. I put these two in, and they're powered by torches, which are controlled by this lever. So if I were to, let's say, the reason why they're pistons and the reason why they're controlled by a lever is, let's say something gets stuck up there, like an eyeball or some string. I'm very anal about getting every single material. I don't want anything just sitting there taunting me like, you can't reach me, because I can't reach it anymore. Because I removed some lights over here. I removed the lights here, so it made it very dark. Actually, it's a little too bright right here, so actually, hang on. For now, we'll just put some dirt there. Hopefully it doesn't mess with the tree, and if it does, I'll remove it. Let's just put some dirt there. So, it makes it really dark in here so that the spawner will get as dark as possible. Die. So yeah, so if something gets stuck up there, I just go thick, like that. Pistons, contract, and there we go. So the other problem we have now is that spiders die on impact, and that's really not good. So I'm gonna shut this whole thing down here, and I actually have a solution. I have 4 pistons on me. Got some redstone. I got a repeater. That should be enough. I'm running the idea through my head now. I don't think I'll need any others, so I think that'll be plenty. Yeah, that should be fine. Pretty sure. We also need gravel. It's like that. And we need a torch. And what else? Pick. And that's that. Okay. So first, start by not doing that. Dang it. Keep forgetting that there's nothing down there anymore. That's the wiring. It's just a simple wire from there that splits, and yeah. Let's put that back. I'll just do that. There we go. No spiders up there. Fantastic. Kind of have to do this little stair thing every time I want to get up. It can get old, but it's not a big deal. Give me that. Alright. Just like that. Tower up. So there's no spiders coming down, so we're good. So we're going to utilize this thing here. So I kind of have I think I know what the problem is. Why spiders die on impact. We have this counted to exactly kill them, or to leave them with exactly half a heart left. But for some reason, some of them are getting an extra heart of damage. And I think the problem is that some of them are actually not falling from this height down here, but falling from the height up here, down to the bottom. And the problem is that there's this gap here. There's this extra room here, so that they can breathe when they're swimming up here. I don't want them to suffocate while they're or drown while they're trying to, get down there. So let me get rid of these guys. Kill them off real quick. Few hits. Yeah. They're just gonna keep coming though, so oh well. So I'm gonna use these blocks here. Let's use the torch to keep that suspended. Awesome, I brought some stone with me. Just what I needed. That was a horrible impression. Let's tunnel back here. I won't do this a lot. Okay. So what we have here is the piston in the wall there. Ooh! I needed that. Really needed that. Let's get down. Let's get the rest of that. Okay. Dig one more. Oh my goodness! Always, always dig one more. When you think that that's not enough, just dig one more block. For me, it's almost always been the right thing to do. Okay. So my idea is using this bit of redstone here, and I could do the same on the other side, but I'm going to do it on this side because I want to. We're going to actually... Oh, I shouldn't have destroyed that. Just like that. We are going to put pistons in the ceiling. Let's see. And how am I going to do that, you may ask? Well, first let's get rid of these guys. Cobblestone. Die, perish, perish, die. Die, perish, perish, die. There we go. Okay, cool. And no one else is going to come up since the spawner... I'm too far away from the spawner. So, I brought 4 pistons. That should be enough. But all I gotta do is put a piston like that. Just like that. Really simple. And I do that every other block. So one right here. I kind of thought about this while I was sitting down there collecting spider pieces. So very simple. Very simple. So great. I only needed 3. That's awesome. Saved a piston, baby. Okay. So what's going to happen is when these pistons here are engaged, meaning it's keeping the spiders back, these pistons will be retracted. We do not want them pushing the spiders down into the water and causing them to drown. We don't want that. We don't want them all drowning up here when they're supposed to be storing. But when these pistons have retracted and are letting the spiders through, these pistons need to press down to keep all spiders at this level here. It should help keep them from well, this nice wide area will keep that whole block up I had last time where they wouldn't fall down. This whole area here will this nice wide area will keep that from happening, hopefully. I'm hoping, I'm betting on that. I'm going to try to leave it on all night again. And these pistons here will anyway. Let's just give it a shot. Actually, you know what? I just got a little concerned about this one here. I'm afraid that one's actually going to cause a problem. So I may have to change the design just slightly. Here's the ceiling, which means the pistons will be up here. Right back here is where the pistons should be. Aha! Awesome. Let's dig this out. Just like that. Okay, so there should be a piston here too. And there should be another piston 2 more blocks over. Awesome. So now we have exactly what we need. And that, my friends, is all that we have to do. That's all we have to do. Yeah, that should be plenty. Actually, you know what? I just realized that my concern is useless. I was afraid that this one would interfere with these two, or vice versa, but I just realized this is as far as they go, and this one's not going to interrupt them at all, so not a problem in the least. Okay, let's put a block there, put a block there. Oh, no. Okay. So, we want to invert this signal, because... Uh-oh, don't want to do that. Oh. Alright. Not a big deal. Just bring it around here. Let's get rid of that so I can get down here. Awesome. Just like that. Okay, so we want to invert the signal here because if these are engaged, we want these ones to be retracted. So all we gotta do is put a torch down, which I swore I brought one. Guess not. And put it right here. And then just connect it like that. So hopefully this will be all we need to do. Really, really, really simple, but simpler the better. And I'm just going to throw a torch in here because I do not want anything happening. I know that these pistons are giving light, letting light through, But yeah, who knows? What if they update it one day? You know, so I don't want any holes and any flaws in my design. I want everything to be forward compatible. Okay, this should be plenty. I mean, this should be good. Plenty what? All right. Downward. Except, I do kind of want to fix this. Some spiders have actually gotten stuck on here, and that's not good. I wonder if I should instead... Yeah, I'm going to do that right now, actually. Hang on. Interesting. Okay, so I want to run the wire back a block real quick. While I'm here, just like that. And we don't want to break these blocks above us, because they're dripping water. No! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Forget it. Forget it. Probably got a whole mess downstairs to clean up now. Is there any water? Nope. Got a whole mess down there to clean up, I'll bet. Oh, sometimes water can be such a feisty little one. Sweet. It doesn't look like there's actually a mess at all. Looks like everything's intact. So, except for that torch. Oh, and that torch. Let's put that one back. And this one back. Alright. Let's try these. There we go. Awesome. So let's see if the piston up there will retract. No, it expanded, which is what we needed. And switch it. There we go, it retracted, and it's expanded. Sweet. So we will leave it up, retracted, wait for the spider to get up there, and in about a few seconds, when we know it's up there, we'll turn it on. And there's another one. So while we're waiting for those guys to store up, just take a look over here. Wheat's almost done. That one's having trouble, so I don't know what the whole deal is there. These ones on these edges are all fine. These... a couple here and there not ready yet, but that's just typical wheat farming. That one's having a bit of trouble, but it looks like for the most part they're good to go. I'll probably grab some bone meal, but oh, a lever. This is not good. We do not want to be missing a lever anywhere. There we go. Alright, let's try it. So it pushes them nice and flat. Awesome. And there's a nice all one-hit kills. Ugh, sweet. Well, I'm gonna keep grinding with this thing, and if it still works nice and consistently, like 100% consistent, I'm gonna be partying, man. This is gonna be awesome. I'll let you guys know. So sweet. Ever improving the design. I'm so excited. I'm so glad this thing is working. Yeah, I think that's about all I want to say. One hit. One hit. Yes, please. Thank you. Awesome. There we go, got the string, awesome. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep grinding. Hopefully this will make it a bit more efficient. I'm going to try storing this up for like an hour or so while I do something else, and then, if they all fall down nice and fine, then awesome. Some spiders actually do land on top of others, and that prevents them from getting hurt. I don't know if it has something to do with like pushing each other into the wall and then like catching onto the wall as they fall. I don't know, but hopefully when there's a lot of spiders, they'll all be one hits. I have noticed that some spiders are like 3 hits, which is really weird. I do not know why some spiders don't take nearly as much damage. So, whatever. Anyway, yeah. So, I'm going to let this one run for a little bit, and I'll be back. Maybe. Alright, so I went off, took a break for about an hour, and got a few things done in real life, but now it's time to see if this thing works. So ideally, there should be about, I don't know, 30, 50, I don't know how many are up there. Ideally, 1, they won't get stuck up there like last time. 2, they will all fall down. 3, none will die on the way down or when they hit. And 4, every single one will be a one-hit kill. This probably won't be the case, but I'm very, very eager to try, so let's see what happens. Pick. Oh my goodness. Okay, one died. Wow, this is amazing. And there's still actually a lot stuck up there, so I may have to flip the switch a few times. Oh, another one died. Oh my goodness. I don't see any more up there, actually. So let's start punching these guys. Hopefully they're all one-hits. So far, they aren't, but pretty quick. They won't stop jumping. Wow. There was a lot. Let's use the... There we go. Oh my goodness, that was quite a bit. Let's flip the switch a couple times. See if we get any more. Nope. Amazing. So I went up like 3 levels on that. Oh, where'd you come from? You're not that hurt. Interesting. Let's get that one up there. Uh-oh, I missed. No, how am I missing? There we go. Experience. Yes. Awesome. So, not the best idea to let them all clog up like that, so I'll probably only do that occasionally when I need to be away. Punch. Looks like it works a lot better with just one at a time, so I think I'll just let it be that way. One at a time, one at a time. Awesome. But if I ever do find a skeleton dungeon or a zombie, skeleton or a zombie spawner, what? That was not supposed to happen ever. Oh well. Then I will be extremely excited. I would love to make a spawner out of those, or a trap like this out of those. And in other news, it looks like the farm is complete, so I think I will begin to harvest it. I think the way is almost clear. I can see clearly now. The trees are almost gone. Awesome. Alright. Let's do this. And... wow, exactly 60. That's awesome. I could make 20 bread, or I could make, it would either 20 bread or 30 animals. That's awesome. Sweet. So I'm going to store that up there. I think that wheat farm is a pretty good success, especially when I'm spending a long time down here.
At last I found me some diamonds. Oh, I'm so happy I could ride a pig.